I'm Batman. Now you want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts.
Let's do it! What's happening, everybody? Welcome to Film Junkee Live for your Hump Day, August 25th. How's everybody doing? Who's out there? How's everybody doing? What's going on? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. Krypton Cage. What's going on, buddy? All right. And, of course, we got Mr. Jason there. How's it going, sir? We're good. We're good. Let's see. Wishing you didn't have a chance. Some people, it's something that we're definitely going to have to get used to, but I think it works with the story, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, here we go. Here we go. Love them drops. I know. I still, one of my things I'm going to be doing this weekend is getting all those beautiful drops that I used to have all loaded up. What's going on, Alexu? How you doing? Accuracy? I always feel like it's accuracy. That's what you're trying to say. Duh. Because you have a bullseye or a crosshairs in as your thing. Man, what's going on, Mr. Will Diesel? No problem, buddy. No problem. Happy birthday. Hopefully you're having a good one. That's right. Oh, what's going on, Mr. Jose? Good to see you. Ooh, look at that. People filing in here. Is it too loud? I can turn it down. I can turn it down a little bit. Is the music too loud? I can't really tell from my end. I try to keep it going. I try to keep it down as much. I don't want to drown my stuff out. So how's it going, James? What's going on, Tony? That's going on. How's it going? It's not too loud. Okay. Yeah, just turn it down for a little bit. I know it's. I know, but it's we got to rock on. But now it's over with. So I guess we don't have to worry about that anymore. So. I know it's fine. Okay. I know I'm gonna wake that asshole up. Don't want to do that. And of course, gotta look. Giants are currently winning right now, 3-2 against the Mets. Okay, just check it up on the game. Got it. Yeah. See, technology. Gotta love it. Doing this, and then of course I can just peek in on the Giants game as we go along here if I feel like it. So. Yeah, hello, darling. How you doing? Let's go to the tweets. Yes, we'll get to the tweets, of course, the tweets. But, yeah, keep booing all you want, man. Well, I don't know. Chris Bryant really cheesed up a play earlier. I was like, what was that? What was that? I don't know. Man, so, but hopefully that doesn't ruin anything and everything. So, anyways, guys, yeah, appreciate you guys clicking in. Make sure you smash that like, thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed, all that stuff down there. If you want to become a member, hit the join button, of course. And if you want to be part of the Patreon, that is also down there. And, of course, merchandise down below in the Film Junkee closet. You want to pick yourself up some. I try to put some cool shirts in there. I think that's another thing that I'll try to work on this weekend, too, because I want to get some Batman the Fanimated stream shirts in there, as well as a couple other ones that I had in mind. So we'll definitely do that. Just trying to get back into the groove because, taking 3 days off, you kind of just, and then work's kind of kicking my ass right now, too, because of stuff that's going on with that. But I think we'll be okay, and everything will be all good. So appreciate you guys. And then, speaking of birthdays, happy birthday to Mr. Stephen Colbert. It's his birthday today, too. So raise one up for Stephen. Not sure how old he is. But, when it comes to the internet, it's one of the things. I was actually talking about this with somebody yesterday. When it comes to talking about movies, talking about nerdy shit, who cares? Who cares? Nobody, I've had people on that are way younger than me. I've had people on that are older than me. It's all like, who cares? It's all about the conversation. That's really what it's all about right there. So I love that. So I don't even really care. I think Steven he's younger than me for sure. But happy birthday, Mr. Stephen Colbert. Yes. Good to see you, Seek. So yeah, hopefully he's having a good time. I'm sure Amanda is making, I don't know, she likes to, make some good food, because that's what I've heard and seen on the timeline. So I'm sure he's getting fed well and having a good old time, and maybe he's got some family thing going on right now. I don't know. Or, we could celebrate his birthday in top fashion on the vodka stream on Friday. So happy birthday, Mr. Stephen Colbert. That's right. Yeah, it sucks when you come back from vacation. I know. It really is like, it just, because you get out of your groove, man. You're constantly just like, all right, this is my routines, this is my groove. And when you take, it was only 3 days, but man, when you try to get back into it, it's like, woof. So just, he's did he turn 40? Yeah. He's only 2 years younger. Okay. He's only 2 years younger. Okay. And you're 34. So you're 3 years younger than me. Yet Steven looks older than us. I'm just kidding. Steven, just kidding. Just kidding, Steven. He's not 40 yet. He's just part of the 40 club. Of course. Part of the 40 club. I know, I'm old. It's okay. But yet, I still have these boyish good looks. That's all that matters, right? That's all that matters. And of course, after this, speaking of Garza, of course, after this, Real in Motion podcast live stream with him and Ben Everts will be happening. So make sure, so once you get done here, go over there. Go over there. Film geezer. That's right. That's right. You better believe it. Better believe it. And I will always not shut up, and I'll always love this nerd shit. Always love this nerd shit. So that's what it's all about. But yeah, guys, appreciate you clicking in. Today it was just, again, really disappointed in, in true WB fashion, they didn't release, of course, the Matrix 4 trailer. And I was trying to avoid all details because I was like, all right, I want to go into the trailer without knowing too much. And sure enough, they didn't release the trailer. I don't know why. I mean, if you're trying to hype this movie that's coming out at the end of the year, it's like, when are we going to get this trailer? Maybe it'll happen this weekend. Who knows? There's been definitely demands on it. But yeah, we'll talk about the details of that. And we'll talk about, of course, all the details that was talked about the Batman, as well as David Ayer doing some interesting stuff today. And I just watched, after I was done with work, I watched the third episode of What If, so I'll review that. And then, of course, we'll talk about Venom 2. Because apparently there's some weird shit going on there. Who knows? But yeah, release that damn Matrix 4 trailer. I mean, geez, come on. But of course, in true WB fashion, they just don't want to do it, right? They're just like, nah, we don't need to give it to those guys. Come on, why would they do that? It just doesn't make sense, especially when you had that would have blown up, that would have taken some focus off Spider-Man No Way Home, because that's what we've been talking about forever. We've been talking about this like ever since the leaks, and it's been like 4 days. There's been talks. Everybody's been talking about Spider-Man, and I'm like, yeah, cool. And the trailer was, it was all right. It wasn't. I didn't think it was like. I mean, it had some cool moments and whatever, but man. That Matrix teaser would have been just, would have taken a little bit of focus off of Spidey pants, okay? And, man, that's what I was just like, it was just disappointing to see the fact that they didn't do it. But let's see, that's just, I'm just disappointed, but it's WB. What can you expect, right? Jesus Christ. Expect nothing less. But who knows? Maybe shortly, soon, we'll get that damn trailer. So we'll see what happens. I know, I want to see it so badly. I got so excited too. I got so excited when I heard that they actually showed like a trailer or a teaser. I got so excited because I'm just so interested to see how they expand the Matrix world. That's why I'm just so excited. And, from the details that I read, I'm like, all right, this is going to be interesting. Details that I heard long ago and then mixed in with the details from the trailer. So we'll talk about that, of course. But I appreciate you guys showing up and being awesome and all that stuff. They could have released, even that Batman footage, too. Just stuff that... But we'll talk about all that. But let's go... Let's see here. Let's go to the tweets and see what was happening in the Twitter world today. I'm gonna make sure I'm all good. All right. So let's go to the tweets right here. Oops. Too many tabs open. Hopefully you guys having a good day. Like I said, work's been kind of a pain in the ass because it got me doing something on a different project that I'm like, what? What is this? What am I doing? Why do I keep it? This, tell you what. Sometimes in my field that I work in, just things frustrate me. Things frustrate me because it's like let's all work together and let's all be good. But then sometimes when it comes to this field, this telecom field of engineering and stuff like that, you just, you try to work and it just doesn't work. But what can you do? It's fine. It's whatever. Jeez. I'll live. But anyways, let's go to the tweets. All right. Here we are with the tweets right here. Let's see what did I find interesting today on Twitter. Happy birthday. I mean, geez, birthdays galore. We got Tim Burton having a birthday today, too. So happy birthday to, of course, Mr. Tim Burton. Look at these creepy images right here. She is of him holding a very creepy doll and looking very creepy himself. Yeah, maybe, Tim, first off, you need to comb your hair and you need to get some more sleep, man. No. Tim Burton, awesome, obviously. Iconic and everything. Hey, look at this. Okay, so Michael Shannon apparently would love, we've already known this, and everybody who works with Zack Snyder, of course, wants to work with him again. So I just thought, okay, if Michael Shannon really wants to work with Zack Snyder again, hey, well, he's got a little sci-fi movie called Rebel Moon that's coming in, or even possibly Army of the Dead 2, but I would say, Rebel Moon, I think that could be a possibility right there. Why not? Got Rebel Moon, so hey, hopefully Zack will, I don't know when we're going to get the casting for Rebel Moon. I think we talked about it earlier this week, and I said probably won't be till next year, early next year, that we'll hear about the casting, but you never know. They might release it early. I don't know. I don't think we're going to hear anything till after Army of Thieves come out, for sure, so I don't know. But, hey, get some Michael Shannon in it. Get some Michael Shannon back in there. Okay, so we got this right here, too. And this is a question now that everybody's going to be pondering, and I'm certainly going, interesting. So we got Mr. RPK right here saying, in Doctor Strange 2, Wanda will fight someone from the Foxverse. I am not allowed to reveal who it is, but could top this fight. So could top this fight right here. So he's referring to this, obviously, this awesomeness that was in Infinity War. It's just going to end up being Ralph Boner with his fucking guitar and being like, Boner. No. That letdown, that's not hopefully happening. But, so I wanted to ask you guys, what do you think? Okay? And we got to remember, you got to take into account that he showed the Doctor Strange and Thanos fight, which I thought was really just, that's one of the... Doctor Strange was an all-star. He was my favorite character in Infinity War. I loved him in Infinity War. That's why, and then people are suspecting when it comes to that Spider-Man No Way Home. They're like, yeah, I even said it too. I'm like, doesn't he seem like, is he just not learning what to do? Because then, it's partly him that effed it up. So some people are trying to think that, maybe he's Mephisto. Oh, man. We're going to be hearing that name for, the next couple of months. He's just never going to stop with Mephisto. But, yeah. So when we're talking about a fight like that, it's got to be somebody that can measure up to that. In the Fox universe, I think he almost pretty much gave it away right there. It's got to be Magneto, right? I mean, Wanda facing Magneto. It's essentially her dad. I mean, obviously, when it came to the Fox universe, remember there was it in Days of Future Past? Wasn't when Quicksilver was watching the TV, there was like a little girl sitting on his lap, and we all assumed that it was Wanda. But what better way to actually, fully actually do it this time, Marvel, to actually get these mutants over there? Yeah, it would have to be. It would be kind of perfect. It was Magneto, right? So could be. That's what I'm thinking. Apocalypse? I don't know. I think Apocalypse might be a little. I don't know. I don't know about that. They definitely need to. They're probably gonna go down that road again when it comes to Apocalypse, because as much as I love Oscar Isaac and I love the fact that they did a practical, a practical Apocalypse. It just, to me, it didn't work. Especially when Magneto is taller than Apocalypse, it just seemed a little weird. When you're talking about these titans, these gods, I mean, look at Thanos, look at Darkseid. I mean, just top tier visual effects, and they all look good. They both look good. So I think that's where they kind of messed up a little bit when it came to Apocalypse. It's like, yeah, you had a great actor, love Oscar Isaac, but just, I don't know. It's just he didn't feel as threatening as. Yeah, there was a couple of times where it was cool in the final act when he was facing off, with Charles, and that was kind of cool. But at the same time, I'm like, damn, man, long time no see. Good to see you there. Step too far, but yeah, I don't think it's going to be Apocalypse. But to me, it just sounds like it'd be perfect if it was Magneto because of the relation. I don't know how exactly they're. I mean, obviously, when it comes to Wanda, she's not a mutant. So I don't know how they're going to play all that, but that sounds pretty awesome, though. I mean, if that's what's going to be the case, then that's going to be the case. So who knows? Who knows, man? Yeah. Now, I mean, Apocalypse we see Wanda. Oh, it's in Apocalypse. Yeah. It was in Apocalypse that we saw her. Okay, so I wasn't sure when we saw her. It was Days of Future Past or Apocalypse that we saw like a little girl sit on his lap, and everybody went, "Oh my God, it's Wanda! It's Wanda!" Oh my, So, and then of course there was a tease in Days of Future Past when Quicksilver went to break out Magneto, and he, they do that whole thing where they hint that, oh yeah, my mom knew a guy that could do stuff like that, and it was just kind of like, all right, we see you, cool. So, I'm thinking that it's got to be that. If it's going to be something where Doctor Strange is really going to have to use his powers, it's going to have to be a high level. But then again, what did he say? He said, Wanda's going to fight from the Foxverse. Fight someone. Okay? I mean, yeah, it has to be a mutant, right? It's probably not even going to be a mutant, though. Who knows? I don't know. But I think Magneto, there would be something pretty awesome about that. And I'm going to guess. I'm going to guess Magneto. I'm going to totally guess Magneto. So when they were watching the news. Okay, see that? I'm totally trying to remember where that all was. So when they were watching the news, that was Days of Future Past. Yeah, I thought so. Jeez. Throw me off here, guys. But yeah, she's going to fight Ralph with a boner. But they also say her sister, when the mother tells her to go upstairs in Days of Future Past. So there you go. So there's a lot of like talking about a sibling when it came to Quicksilver in the Foxverse. So, but they got to be, yeah. I don't know. That's the next question there, Jose. Is it going to be? Are they going to bring back Ian McKellen? Are they going to bring back Fassbender? To be honest, I think Ian McKellen. I think he's probably done with the role. I don't see them bringing him back, to be honest. Be cool, and I wouldn't hate it, but I think bringing Fassbender in would be the smarter choice. Is the younger Magneto, I think. And, let's face it. I mean, McKellen had his great moments in the series, but man, Fassbender, like in First Class, that scene with oh my God. I mean, he's had some really good moments. I mean, when it came to Apocalypse, Fassbender, like the Magneto story was good. That was my favorite part of the whole thing. It was actually good. Everything else fell flat. But Magneto's story was really damn good. So that's why I'm like, fingers crossed, let's get some Fassbender in there. Please, come on. Let's do that. So, all right, let's go back to the tweets here, okay? Let's go back to the tweets. But yeah, hopefully it's just not another little letdown. Here's something pretty cool. Plow Koon, concept art, VFX. So apparently they were keeping Luke Skywalker a secret, so they weren't even letting anybody know that it was going to be Luke Skywalker right there. Even though, that's funny, they put the head on him right there. But yeah, so that's how much of a secret they did, that he was going to be the Jedi that was going to rescue Grogu at the end. So, yeah, just common practice right there. Look at that ass. Look at that ass right there. That's look at those asses. I know somebody did this. I started laughing my ass off. Literally, like nope. Yeah, it was just kind of funny when this came across my feed. I went, okay, that's funny. That's funny. They're doing things that some Instagram models end up doing right there. So, a moment before something bad happens to this guy. Such a great moment in Batman Begins. But yeah, I don't know. Really like that shot. Really like that shot. And then we got Flash film news. They kind of spliced in. They spliced in that supposed screenshot from that little set when Zack Snyder filmed Ezra for his little cameo in the first Suicide Squad. I'm still kind of, I don't know, still wondering if that was actually fully legit. And speaking of Zack Snyder and hotness, man, some Snyder, some Sucker Punch images right here. Little image of the cast right here. Cool. Like it. Yeah. My dreams is yours. Yeah. Thank you, lucky. Thank your lucky stars, blues. Yeah, those are some Easter eggs right there, I'm sure. Hey, remember when Christian Bale tried Twitter back in I guess in 2011? He said, "Hello world," and then he said, "Sorry guys, I'm not into Twitter very much." And then that was it. Christian Bale on Twitter for a whole week back in 2011, 10 years ago. There's a good Batman gif right there, of course. And we got a Riddler statue right here, which is pretty cool. I'd totally buy that. I like it. With that, got the TVs with the box on it, and the fact that he's wearing the jacket and the cane and all that stuff. I love that. I would totally get that. Totally get that. And check this out. This is why Ryan Reynolds is awesome right here. As opposed to the typical 10 to 15 ads, Ryan Reynolds filmed an impressive number of promos, 75 to be exact, for his new movie, Free Guy. So you're wondering. Free Guy did not have a dual release, and it's being still released while there's still a pandemic happening, and people are still not filling up the movie theaters. Yet, it still did fairly well. It only had like a 31% drop, and they already greenlit a sequel. Ryan Reynolds has better marketing tactics than most studios. That's what's sad. People should just hire him. I mean, if like the acting thing goes, I'd just hire him to do marketing, because Jesus, right there. Most studios can't even you did 75. That's how you get your movie out there. So, Trailer Matrix 4, yeah, we're going to talk about it. Sadly, it's not out yet. Here's a good, cool little Terminator 2 poster right here. Like it. Good old Ken Griffey Jr., man, one of the greats. My favorite player when I was a kid. Look at that. Look at that vertical action right there. Fucking guy is literally levitating off the field right there. Jeez. Guy was insane. And then Mr. Reeves effects. I didn't realize that Tim Burton on the set of Batman, he had a Batman cap. I want that so badly right now. I want it. Look at that thing. I wonder what happened to it. Does he still have it? It's pretty awesome right there. I like it. And then speaking of Ryan Reynolds, apparently Mariah Carey did like a response on TikTok to his video. So, and then he said, "My favorite thing that's ever happened on August 25th. It's good stuff. Oh, then look at this, guys. Gotta have this. Gotta have it. I definitely want to eat popcorn out of this when I watch Ghostbusters Afterlife. Yeah, this is a popcorn tub right here that lights up. It's the Ecto One. I want it. I would gladly, yes, please. I wonder what the heck. So this was at CinemaCon, of course. And film director, of course, saw Ghostbusters Afterlife, which I'm, of course, jealous of everybody that did. And we'll talk more about that. Okay, that got deleted. Interesting. We got some set images from Black Panther Wakanda Forever. So it almost, at first I was like, are they at a funeral? But I don't think they're at a funeral. So, but at first I was like, are they where are they at? But I don't think they are. And then speaking of that, Letitia Wright, apparently she was hospitalized with minor injuries following a stunt rig incident during the filming. So apparently, though, it's not as serious. Minor injuries. She was released the same day, so she's doing all right. And apparently it's not going to even affect the shoot. So wasn't that bad. But, stuff like that happens. I mean, stuff like this. Stuff like that where you're hanging from wires like that. hanging from wires and stuff. That's how they did that right there. I always love the guys in the green suits that are doing that special effects, man. How much do those guys get paid? When they're in the background wearing nothing but green and helping out with the VFX action. I mean, they're probably telling, when they see the final product, they're probably telling everybody I'm actually there. They keyed me out. I'm there. That's right. Yeah. So it's pretty cool. Like that. First poster for Spencer, starring Kristen Wiig. I almost said Kristen Wiig. Kristen Stewart as Princess Diana, which we all saw what she looked like. She looks like a stunning resemblance to her, but this is a pretty awesome poster right here. That big, huge dress. It's taking up most of the poster, and she's crying because, let's face it, I don't think she had that great of a time when it came to her life right there and that. So, good poster right there. Good poster. Minimal, but very good. And this was funny right here. Suicide Squad 3. That's how they come back. That's how we get Rick Flag and Boomer back. Right there. They become robots. That's how we get them back, guys. That's pretty good. Then we got Mark Hamill with Grogu right here. Just adorable. Just adorable. Aw. And my God, guys, who wants... No. Why would you want to drink this? Anybody want to drink this? Seriously. Anybody want flaming hot Mountain Dew? Who the hell wants to drink this? Why would you? You're supposed to drink something to calm down any kind of hotness that's in your mouth. So what in the hell, man? Apparently Mountain Dew is just, I don't like Mountain Dew. I don't really like soda in general anymore. Stop drinking this stuff. God, stop drinking this stuff, man. Stuff's going to give you COVID. My God. That's insane. Gross. I don't mind flaming hot Cheetos, but I don't want that in a drink. Ugh. Please tell me that's fake. Please tell me that's not happening. My God. And then somebody did this, going back to Joel Kinnaman in RoboCop. They're like, yeah, they try to pass it off as this footage. You know how people like to do this stuff? Oh, this is what they do. Somebody was saying that Peacemaker clip got leaked and blah, blah, blah. And it's just shots, of course, from RoboCop. Which, you know what? Given the RoboCop reboot or remake, whatever, I actually enjoyed the scenes where they showed him transition into RoboCop. That's what's missing from the original RoboCop. The original RoboCop, it's like he just dies, Murphy dies, and then all of a sudden it's just like they turn him on and you see his point of view, and then he's just RoboCop. But in the remake, they did a good job of showing the process. It's like he's just essentially a head on a base, and he's got you could see his lungs and shit. It's very creepy. So I will say that. And then this is pretty cool little edit right there. We got the Into the Spideyverse version of Doc Ock right there. Call me Liv. My enemies call me Doc Ock. So they did a good job with that. I like that. It's pretty funny. And this is Jesus Christ. It's sad. It's all three Peters with the people they love. And sadly, Andrew I'm like, come on. Aw. Jeez. That's just cruel. Cruel! I tell you. Man, that's just sad right there. Ouch, right? Man. And then speaking of No Way Home, yeah, I would not be surprised. Remember, Marvel likes to do this. They did this in Civil War when they were showing the two groups. Spider-Man wasn't part of the groups, and then all of a sudden he was there. So wouldn't be surprised if this shot right here, whatever's happening right here, if any of the other Spider-Men are behind him or other people are behind him. Who knows? So that'd be interesting. That would be interesting if they did that. So here's a pop that I definitely want that comes with a house. That's right, Michael Myers in the Myers house. That's definitely on the list of pops that I want right here. And thank God, guys. Thank God. We don't have to worry. Don't have to worry anymore. I was wondering, when all this goes to shit, what am I going to do after this? But thankfully, OnlyFans is, they dropped the plans to ban pornography. We're good. Good job, everybody. Good job. Seriously. When they announced that, everybody laughed their asses off. Did they not crunch those numbers? when they realized how much revenue they would lose. I mean, they would lose 99.8% of their revenue if they dropped all of that. That's, So, hey, so we don't have to worry about it anymore. Don't worry. So when it comes to, end of the year, I'll start my OnlyFans. So, yeah. So, I was worried, but now I'm like, okay, we're good. We're good. I could do that. And I've always loved this video right here of Andrew Garfield. It's always been a good one right here. I think he did for Jimmy Kimmel Live. Yeah, Garfield was always, that was always his dream to play Spidey. And I'm so glad he's going to be able to play him again, which is good. And then fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. Please. Fuck this guy. So, the baby who was in the Nevermind Nirvana cover. Apparently the guy who's always, I guess he's just never lived up to anything better. Never got to, is just always chasing literally chasing the dollar when it comes to this image right here. He's suing. He's suing Nirvana for alleged child pornography. That's right, 30 years later. And there's been other times, too, where he reenacted the cover, like other years as a grown man. But now, guess he's like, you know what? I'm going to talk to a lawyer. Maybe I can get some money out of this. And he probably will, which is ridiculous. For 30 years, wasn't an issue. Yeah, 2021, because everybody's just losing their goddamn minds, he's going to sue the band for child pornography right there. Jesus Christ, man. When is the Matrix 4 trailer releasing on? I don't know. Hopefully this weekend, but we're just going to talk about the details in the whole thing today. But yeah, so that's pretty shitty. That's so freaking lame, man. I cannot believe they did that. I cannot believe that guy did that. It's ridiculous. A year ago yesterday, it was the first time we all got to talk to Zach. That was a fun night. That was after DC Fandom right there. So 1 year ago on Real in Motion right there. All of us right there. Comic Movie Marks. Even Steven wasn't even at home. Luckily, he made it. I think he was visiting somewhere. But yeah, there was always that possibility of Zach showing up. That was pretty cool. Man, a lot has happened in a year, hasn't it? Crazy. Crazy. All right, so there you go. That is all of the tweets right there. I know. Was that Sada guy going crazy? Whoops, finger slipped. But don't spam. We'll talk about it. That's all we can do is talk about it. But yes, let's talk about the details in that Matrix trailer. Because I didn't want to. I was trying to avoid as much as possible. I think the only one we talked about was Yaya was definitely playing a young Morpheus. So, but it doesn't actually specify that. But yeah, that was great, wasn't it? So here's the details right here. Like I said, it was small. It was, it was a teaser trailer. An actual teaser trailer, because not a teaser trailer that's 3 minutes long. It was like a teaser that's literally like a half a minute, 30 seconds. But so basically what was happening yesterday, it opens up with Jefferson's Airplane, the Airplane's White Rabbit song, naturally should fit. The trailer opens up with Neo in a discussion with his therapist, who is played by Neil Patrick Harris. So we're all wondering who Neil Patrick Harris was playing in Matrix Resurrections, I should say, because he got cast, and a lot of people just thought, oh, maybe he's an agent. He's going to be the main agent or something. I don't know. He still could be. I mean, just because he's playing the therapist doesn't mean that he might not be like some kind of agent or something like that. So it opens up. Neo, or Mr. Anderson, I don't know what he's going to be going by, is talking to his therapist, who's played by Neil Patrick Harris. They discuss his dreams, which are, in fact, his memories of the events in the previous movies. So he's just a normal kind of dude, Keanu Reeves, beard, longer hair, talking to a therapist about crazy dreams of the simulation of the Matrix, of him doing some crazy shit like flying and stopping bullets in midair and all that stuff and dodging bullets. And then it says, one thing is certain from this point, something switched in reality, because not only does Neo not remember Zion and the Matrix, he doesn't remember the people. So he doesn't have any recollection or anything like that. He's just having crazy dreams about the Matrix. This is what I was talking about. This is like simulation on top of a simulation kind of thing that I think they're going for when it comes to Matrix 4. The scene cuts to a cafe where Neo meets Trinity, as in meets her for what appears to be the first time. They're strangers. But something shudders beneath the moment as Trinity asks him, have we met before? Dun, dun, dun. So now we also got Carrie-Anne Moss showing up, and they kind of meet up with each other, and it's kind of like one of those deja vu things. I don't know, something like that. Deja vu, deja vu. I never liked the explanation of deja vu in the first Matrix movie. It didn't really. I'm like, that's not technically deja. Okay. Anyways, that's besides the point. I can go off on a whole tangent when talking about the deja vu scene. It was just like, all right. Maybe they'll see a black cat. Anyways, so apparently Trinity and Neo see each other. They see each other in a cafe, recognize each other. You get that feeling like, So we got that. Then it cuts to the trailer ending with a mysterious man played by franchise newcomer. I'm just reading what they're saying right here. Yahya Abdul-Mateen II offers Neo the choice between a red and blue pill, offering him a chance at the truth. So, yeah, sounds like Morpheus. So it's pretty much he's going to get red-pilled again, I guess. Not sure, but that is interesting. I'm wondering what the location is, what's going on. See, that's what's interesting about this. So he's playing a younger Morpheus. I don't know. That's what's interesting. That's what's interesting. I don't know. So he's stuck in the Matrix and doesn't remember shit. Okay, they're all stuck in the Matrix and can't remember. I don't know what exactly. Or it's like I said, it could be that was a simulation, and then the real world was actually also a simulation. I don't know. And then we're in another I don't know. I've been going down that rabbit hole, on like fucking YouTube and shit like that about the simulation theory. I think there's a lot of people that actually believe, like Neil deGrasse Tyson, Elon Musk. I think they all kind of think that, yes, we're in a simulation. Look at this, guys. That is creepy. That's creepy when you really think about it, but it's kind of cool at the same time, especially when we watch movies like Free Guy or something that deals with a simulated world and not being aware. That's so it's all kind of makes you think. But yep, so there's the trailer details for Matrix 4 right there. And like I said, it was small, nothing big, so why not fucking release it? Huh? Just fucking release it. Jesus. Is that hard? Come on. Release the damn trailer. Release that damn Matrix 4 trailer. I want to see all this. I didn't want to just read about it. But it's cool. I'm glad that, there's going to be a lot of questions when that happens. So it's just disappointing. It's like, come on, read this shit. Okay. All right, now let's recap what they talked about fully on the Batman. Like, as it was coming in, yesterday, as it was coming in live, I was trying to give some details of what was being reported because, they weren't streaming the damn thing. But we got some stuff here that was written. Pretty much comicbook.com kind of broke it down right here. So they showed footage. They showed more footage, but essentially they showed the trailer that we already got. We'll probably get a brand new trailer for DC Fandom, which, it's gonna be amazing. That's what we're gonna be doing. Because that first trailer made us go, man. I'll tell you what. So let's see right here. Okay, so the Batman brought an extended behind-the-scenes look to CinemaCon, which played only for the crowd in the audience, in attendance, whatever, shut up. In the footage, director Matt Reeves opened up about his intimate approach to the DC Comics icon as dark, grungy, and beautiful footage took the screen. The featurette opened up with Bruce Wayne walking to the tune of an ominous piano music from Michael Giacchino. I can never say his name right. The guy who's making the score. I can't say, his first name is Michael. I can never, me with names. For some reason, this is what, this is what Robert Pattinson had said. He said, for some reason, Batman has always stood as one of the major characters of the 20th century, said Pattinson. We see him in the cowl, removing it, and the tones of the film are heavily black and gray, remaining dark and appearing hopeless. Well, what are you talking about? Oh, people are going to talk about the color palette? Oh my God, the color palette being so dull. Jeez. Reeves promises this is radically different from other Batman movies. How? We haven't seen anything grounding it the way Year One does. That's what Reeves said. The director bills this not as an origin story, which he said before, but But it's Batman in his early days, filled with rage and learning his way. Meanwhile, footage shows Batman ruthlessly beating up goons in what could have been a dark prison set, lit only by the alarming color of a red light. Ooh, so there's that red light that we keep on seeing. Explosions, police officers, and dark chaos fill out the footage. See, God, how do you not release this? But maybe fandom, I get it. So this is what Pattinson says. He's really working out his rage. All the fights seem very personal. He uses various weapons, pipes included. Pipes! Jeez, to beat down enemies. So he's using pipes too, man. We quickly get our first look at Andy Serkis as Alfred. So they showed some Andy Serkis Alfred, a classy-looking gentleman wearing a vest over his button-down shirt, possibly with a drink in one hand for the brief shot. So this Alfred also likes to drink. Other highlights include the Batmobile driving with flames coming from the exhaust. What? The Batmobile doing that? The shit you say. Seeing it rip through a city street is exciting in exciting fashion, I'm sure. That'll give me a boner. We can't wait for you to see the Batman in theaters next year, Reeves concludes. This leads to a very slightly updated version of the original trailer from 2020's DC Fandom event, taking the screen with a bit more action involving Catwoman, a red 2022 slate at the end, and a voiceover from the Riddler. You're a part of this too. Yeah, that's part of the trailer. Bruce responds over the dark screen with the question, how am I a part of this? You'll see. It was awesome. Yes, you'll see. That's exactly what happened at the end of the trailer. Come on, guys. All right. Then finally concludes, says, during Warner Bros. Presentation at CinemaCon, the studio screened a new behind-the-scenes featurette with interviews, blah, blah, blah. Yes. For some reason, Batman has always stood there. Yeah, okay, so that's pretty much the same thing. So, yeah, there you go. That's what we had at DC Fandom when it came to the Batman and Matrix trailer right there. So it all sounds great. And the fact that they got to see a glimpse of Alfred, come on. I want to see what Andy Serkis looks like. I want to see, what they're going to go when it comes to him. What is he going to look like? Is he going to be dressed differently? Is he going to have the tails? What's going to happen? I mean, apparently he has a full head of hair, so that's good. So I don't know. So I don't know what you guys think about that. What do you guys think about the teaser, Matrix? What do you guys think about the details that Matt Reeves and Pattinson said about the Batman? I mean, I'm excited for all of it. Obviously, you guys know I am. But it's just like, goddamn, release the footage already. You have it right there. Just drop it online. Get some more hype. See, that's the thing. Again, going back to Ryan Reynolds and how he knows how to market a movie. Ryan Reynolds would drop it, or he'd do some kind of thing, some kind of crafty thing. I don't know. I'm vengeance. Yeah. So the real deal, for real deal, I don't care what anyone says. The dude is dead. What are you talking about, Jose? The Matrix hype. You got the hype for the Matrix. I know, so do I, man. I mean, you guys saw my reaction when they said that they showed a trailer. I was visibly excited. I think I jumped up a little bit because I'm, like I said, I'm really, really excited for what they do. It's one of my favorite franchises, I tell you. So hopefully we get it soon. I don't know if it's going to be, it could be this weekend. Maybe they'll do something. I don't know. I'm hyped for it. I'm hyped for the new trailer too. Yeah, Matrix Reloaded gets a lot of grief, which I know it does. I could see why it does. I see the gripes. It was a little confusing, and yeah, when you watch it again, some of the VFX get a little rubbery and everything, but it's still, I really enjoyed it. And when it came to the wire work for Matrix Reloaded, it got better. Okay, even though it got better. Let's just say that when you see the wire work and you see Keanu Reeves doing the wire work, and it's like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon type of fucking wire work sometimes. When you watch the first Matrix, both times that Keanu Reeves does a backflip, you can visibly see him push his hands off the cables. I'm like, I almost wanted to go, did the Wachowskis not just go, hey, cut. All right, can we do that again? Hey, Keanu, can you not push your hands on the wires? Okay, well, I mean, we're obviously going to remove them from the scene, but we can see you pushing yourself on the wires. Okay, just don't do that. Okay, don't do that. But, sadly, but when it came to the wire work and Reloaded, it was excellent. It it was pretty damn, I think that this time they're like, okay, we're not going to have you doing just backflips where it's going to be noticeable right there. So, but I thought the fighting and a lot of the action, I mean, especially that scene, the highway scene, the freeway scene in Matrix Reloaded, it's great. And Matrix 3 was not terrible. Shut up. It was a weaker one of the bunch for sure, but it wasn't terrible. How dare you, Jose? How dare you? So anyways, there we go, guys. And now, let's talk about David Ayer. So, very interesting today, where, David Ayer didn't post anything really, and, obviously fans and whatnot, a lot of people have been tweeting out, release the Ayer cut, which, they should, that's fine. I'm not tweeting it out, like, constantly. But, when something cool comes around, I kind of go, hey, okay, cool. Kind of cool. But, so David Ayer, he kind of just started going, hey, maybe I should start following people in the community right here. So that's what he went. He went to Twitter. Where am I at here? Okay, not followers. And when you look at some of the people that he's like following right here, you might notice some names right here. So this is pretty interesting. All right. So obviously, he follows Joe Mang, Clay, all them. This guy seems to be a voice in the community. Interesting. Ray Porter, Ray Fisher, of course. He's following Release the Ayer cut. Nice. And he's following RT Snyder cut. Anyways, then we got Mr. Chris Wong Swenson right here. What? David Ayer's following Chris Wong Swenson. What's going on with it? Liz Wonder. What? That's interesting. Wonder Meg. Huh? Jeez. Fran, who makes all those beautiful gifts. What? Crazy. Ohio Dave. No way. Following Ohio Dave, too. Interesting. And, of course, Affleck, Kylar. Sean O'Connell. Huh? I mean, we always said, hey, Sean, maybe write a follow-up about the Ayer cut. But no, he's writing a Spidey book right now. And he needs to relax on the freaking Snyder cut jokes. Just saying. So he's following a bunch of little people right there. It's interesting. Yeah. So, and if you notice, right at the top, or if you go back to his name, as you can see right here, he's following me too. This was weird, guys. This was weird. It like, what? Yeah, that was like one of the moments I had today where I went, are you, what? Like, I didn't even notice it right away. I didn't notice it on my phone. I just happened to notice it when I looked in my, I happened to notice when I looked in my notifications. Hey, there's Mama Film Junkie. Hi, Mom. Love you. But yeah, so David Ayer is now following people in the community. Not, just a handful of people. Chris Wong, Liz Wonder, Meg, and me. That was very interesting. Like, it just threw me back. I went, okay, so what is happening here? I don't know what's happening. Like I said, I haven't reached out yet. I do plan on reaching out. But I just thought I'd let it breathe a little bit. And I kind of like talked to some people. I'm like, hey, anybody know why he's doing this? What's happening? And, nobody has an explanation. He hasn't said anything. He hasn't reached out or nothing like that. But yeah, so, yeah, I know. So hopefully this could lead to, if he wants to end up, being a little vocal about some certain things. Of course, he's got the door is completely open for him to come on the Vodka stream, 100%. I know people have pushed that, and I've pushed that. I've even reached out. I think I reached out over a year ago. I DM'd him on Instagram to see if he'd be open to do that. I never got a response, but he's been more vocal lately. The fans have been really pushing the hashtag lately. So I think that things are he's trying to place his chess pieces where he needs to get his fucking movie out. That's what I think is what's going on here. Has he talked to Snyder? Probably. I think he's probably reached out to Snyder. I'm sure he has. I'm sure they've had conversations. Now, I don't know the extent when it comes to why he's followed a certain amount of people. I have a feeling that he's going to start following more people within the community. And hopefully he does, like other people and different voices I really hope he does. That'll be cool. But yeah, man. So it's interesting. It's interesting. But yeah, I was working, didn't notice it on my phone, but then like I did something and then I came over here and I just looked at my notifications and went, what the? No. And then I clicked just to make sure it wasn't like a bullshit. And sure enough, oh wow, David Ayer's following you. Okay. And I went, whoa. And it was just kind of, it kind of threw me back. And I went, and I immediately started going like, okay, so why? Why is the reason? And then I noticed that other people were going, hey. And then I went into, obviously, his followers, and there it is right there. So, yeah, it's very interesting. So I think what Ayer is doing is he's trying to push. He's been doing things behind the scenes, but eventually now he's got to let's get to the forefront here, and I need some people on my side to help this, possibly. And he's been looking. He's been paying attention. He definitely has. So, yeah, so he's just followed a handful of people that I think. And hey, like I said, whatever that man wants me to do to help him get his movie out, I'm all for it. Yeah. I'll start an OnlyFans and get that community involved. Yeah. I'll do anything. I'll dress up as a Joker, full on, and do some live streams. But yeah, it'd be really sweet, man. It'd be really sweet. So, expect fun. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I was hoping to. Yeah, Garza. Yeah. Go ahead and say it, Garza. Say it. Say it. Say it like you did Fabian. So then stir the pot a little bit when it comes to that. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that was a big surprise, and he's up to something. He's up to something, and let's keep pushing, guys. Just keep pushing. Like I said, he has got an open door. Whatever he wants. He wants me to push something, leak something, and if he wants to just come on in and have a drink and bullshit on the Vodka stream, 100%. So hopefully that could happen, because I would love to talk to the man. Because, not just talk to him about, obviously, the Ayer cut, talk about his line of work and talk about how he got to where he got. I mean, after he's such a fascinating person, because after he did that whole reveal thing where he was talking about everything, where he put out that statement, I'm like, man, I wanna ask more questions about his life right there. So, anyways, hey, there's Wonder Meg too. Yeah, she got I mean, she's not as cool as me, but whatever. Whoops, I just lost all the pops that she's gathering for me. Damn it. Anyways, all right. So topic number 3. What if episode 3? What if all the Earth's mightiest heroes did not show up? So, do you guys watch What If episode 3? I forgot what the title of it was called. But I'm really enjoying What If, by the way. I think with each episode, they almost keep spitting. Okay, it says, what if the world lost its mightiest heroes? So this one sees the return of Sam Jackson as Nick Fury. And I still find it interesting that not everybody is returning for the voices. I mean, I kind of understand with the people that aren't returning as their characters, sure. Chris Evans no longer going to be Captain America. Scarlett Johansson, they have Black Widow in this episode, and she, of course, was not played by, wasn't voiced by Scarlett Johansson. Good voice actors though to have that, and of course Robert Downey, Tony Stark makes an appearance, and whoever does that voice does a really good Robert Downey Jr. impression. So, but that's besides the point. I really enjoyed this episode. It might be my favorite episode so far. I really enjoyed the T'Challa Star-Lord episode. See, one of my gripes about the first one was the fact that, when it came to Captain Carter, I went, okay, it was cool, but there was only a little slight change. It's like, okay, she got the serum, he didn't, and they still went through the motions of the first Captain America movie. When it came to T'Challa Star-Lord, that changed a lot of things up. If you guys watch that episode, there's certain characters that don't act like they're supposed to act. That's for sure. They're like a 180 flip, which is crazy. And I thought that was cool. And I love the fact that T'Challa was still T'Challa, trying to do good, as opposed to Peter Quill, who's kind of a dick, kind of into himself, So I like that whole aspect of it. When it came to this, and, basically the plot of the whole thing is someone's killing the characters, killing the Avengers before they actually become the Avengers. So it's interesting. I really enjoyed it, though. Really enjoyed it. What's going on, Mr. Everts? Yeah. Yeah, aren't you guys going live in like 4 minutes? I know, I'm going to go over your time. I apologize, but, it's all right. It's all right. Garth is probably going to be late anyways, right? Anyways, so, yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. I thought it was... And then when you see who's killing, you go, oh, okay. And you see why, and I really enjoyed this episode. I really did. I thought it was, it's my favorite episode so far. It beat out T'Challa Star-Lord just a little bit. Too dark. I know. That's what I was wondering, Jose. Like, when I was watching this, yeah, see, running late, and then Ben, okay, bud. No, when I was watching this, I was kind of going like, yeah, this is dark. They're getting, what happens to Hulk? I was going, oh my God. I'm going like, damn, they were like doing this. They're just like offing these characters. It's a pretty dark episode. It is a dark episode. I think that's why I liked it. And then, the other characters that get involved with it, it does flip a lot of things on its side. But again, I just wish they were longer. I think these episodes would be better if they were at least an hour long. I wish they were an hour long, not a half hour. I think a half hour they try to condense everything too quickly and everything. So I think if they had an extra half an hour, it'd be good. But still, really enjoyed this episode, so go watch it. Yeah. Please go watch it. If you haven't already, see what you think about it. If you're not into it, you're not into it. So you wanted to say, yeah. No spoilers, though. No spoiler. Yeah. Obviously, that's not a spoiler, Ben, or anything like that. But yeah. Yeah, it was pretty interesting. And I dug the whole ending and the way that all went. It was very interesting. And I love hearing Jeffrey Wright doing the narration of The Watcher. I really like his, beginning and middle and stuff like that. And the fact that throughout the episodes, you see him in the clouds and stuff. I think that's pretty cool. It's a nice little added effect right there. Even Clark Gregg, right? He shows up too. It plays into like Iron Man 2, Thor 2. It plays into those movies pretty well. So, yes, really enjoyed this episode. Go watch it. All right. Okay, last topic we're going to be talking about, of course, Venom 2 not... I don't even know what's going on when it comes to Venom 2, but yeah, not delayed. So yesterday... pretty much everybody was saying that it was going to get delayed till January 21st, 2022. But apparently, according to new information today, it's not happening. So, let me bring up this article right here. So, we got this article right here that says, Venom 2 reportedly not delayed to 2022, still set for October release. So it says, Venom Let There Be Carnage reportedly will not be delayed to 2022, and it's still set for its scheduled October release. So that's good. Yeah, so then it said, delayed from September premiere, primarily because of concerns. Yes, with the film's latest release date, just a couple months away, there's still been some uncertainty, blah, blah, blah. So it's basically been reported that, yes, it's definitely not going to be released, which is weird. That is a image of Miley Cyrus. So your guess is as good as mine of why. My guess is probably because the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer did so well that they're like, nope, let's keep this where it's at, because then it gives us 2 months, and then we get Spider-Man. And yeah, so I don't know. And it kind of makes you wonder, too, is there going to be any mention of Venom, or is there going to be any appearance of Venom or Eddie Brock or anything like that when it comes to Spider-Man No Way Home? I don't know. But it seems to me like if there was a rumor that it was going to happen, maybe the response to the Spider-Man trailer kind of said, nope, we're just going to keep it right here. We'll keep it right here. Because that'll give plenty of time, nice little 2-month cushion in between, but I don't think there's going to be really any kind of connection there. So I don't know. That was just my guess, I thought. So I don't know. But yes, so we can take a sigh of relief. As much as the trailers haven't really full-on grabbed me, I think the second trailer was better than the first. I still want to see the movie, so I don't want to wait another few months. So I know, that's what I'm saying, Jose. It's just please be better than the first one. Yeah. The first one had some great moments, yes, but it had some also not so great moments in my eyes. I wanted more moments of Tom Hardy doing his Venom dance, all that stuff, the behind the scenes stuff that we saw. That's my Venom dance right there. It's just It's just nothing but shoulders and stuff. I do it at nightclubs and everything. Yeah. People look at me weird. That's fine. All right. So that's all the topics that we had today. Let's go to the Twitter questions. God damn. I just want to like log off and see that the Matrix trailer is on. That's what I want to see. Is that too much to ask for? Warner Brothers? Apparently. Jeez. Apparently it's too much. All right. Let's see what you guys have to say right here. Eric. Hey, Dave. Put this week-long poll up on Monday. We'll see how it goes. What's this poll? I mean, I already know it has something to do with Amy Adams' Lois Lane. You know what? Screw it. Okay, members, blah, 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 black, yeah, okay. Would you want to campaign? I mean, go for it. Go for it. It's 4 days left. Sure, I'd watch. Why not? There you go. I just don't think that's in the cards, man, but I would still watch it. I don't think it's in the cards. Let's see what we got here. CK, Cooper Knox. In some wholesome news that people can use, Sean Weiss of Mighty Ducks fame has been clean for a year since that infamous mugshot. Oh, that's good. All right, Goldberg. Good for him. He's looking healthy. Yeah, I saw that. I remember that. When you saw that mugshot of him, yeah, he looked bad. That's good. It's good. It's good to see him that he got healthy because that mugshot did not look good. Did not look good. But good. It's glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. Mr. Carey, how likely is it that Ayer has met with Warner Bros. HBO Max and shown them the hashtag numbers? Insert numbers! I know, right? I know. I need to get that drop back, too. I specifically put the option in the pool. Thank you. Thank you, Eric. Yeah. No, I to be honest, I really would. If they announced that, I'd be all for it. I think, I know somebody mentioned that the other day, too, like for Black Canary, like if Lois Lane was out, internationally writing a book about metahumans. I thought that was a pretty cool idea. And are you going to review Yes, I'm going to do that tomorrow. I'm going to do that tomorrow because I still have yet to watch part 2 of The Long Halloween. I'm going to watch it tomorrow, and I'll get my review out tomorrow since tomorrow is not a Film Junkie Live day. So, I don't know how likely. I don't think it's happened yet. But I think he's trying. I think he's trying to meet with them for sure. So, waiting for them to release the Ayer cut. Just don't look behind you. Something might be popping out of that water right there. Mr. L. Del. Do you think Tank is coming back for Matrix 4? Nah, he didn't come back for the second Matrix. I highly doubt he's going to come back for the fourth one. Q. Are we living in a simulation? If yes, would that make you excited or scared? I think I'd be excited because then I'd be like, all right. Does that mean if it's a simulation, does that mean I can actually, concentrate and actually do stuff like Neo and run up walls and push myself off of imaginary cables? I don't know. I don't think it'd be scary. But I just wish if it was a simulation, can I just, can I level up? Can I do the stuff, like going to Free Guy. Remember when he figured out that he was in a video game? If it would get like that, that'd be sweet. But it is interesting though. Like I always thought that anytime you had a deja vu, that was just you because I always thought maybe you're just reliving your life over and over again in this simulation. It's just reliving your life. And each time it's like you try to make it better and try to make it better. So anytime that remember, sometimes when you're falling asleep and you have that fear of falling and you jolt up, I always thought, oh yeah, I probably just died in the simulation and then I'm just like back to where I was or something, or a deja vu was something that happened in the simulation prior or something like that. I don't know. I feel like I need to smoke. I need to smoke. I need to smoke something. Yeah, and do that. So, what? Sorry, I had to plug in my computer, my laptop. How do you become a moderator? You got to be cool. You got to get a cool avatar too, not just an L, not just an L. So recruit people for what? Yeah, there's already a recruiter. He's called Batman, right? But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, if we're in a simulation, if Elon Musk says we're in a simulation, then why not? Edward, hey Dave, Batgirl is filming in Glasgow soon. Guess who will be there next month? I'm guessing you. Oh, and also Ben Affleck. I thought you were going to say you. No, okay, so Ben Affleck, yes, he's going to be in Glasgow next. He's going to be there next year too. So interesting. Oh, wouldn't that be so awesome if... I don't think that's going to happen, but my God, that is pretty interesting how it's going to overlap like that. Batgirl filming. It's like, even if it's just Bruce, I don't know. Oh, man, we haven't even fully gotten if J.K. Simmons is like, if he's going to fully, if he's going to actually be, if he's confirmed for it. We only heard that he was in talks. And it's like, interesting. We can hope. We can only hope, guys, but, I don't want to give any false hope out there. I don't do things like some other people that are no longer around used to do. Yeah, I don't like to give the false hope. Because remember, he signed on for his Batman series like 6 times. So I'm not going to give any false hope on that. So I don't know. We'll see. But that is pretty interesting, the fact that Ben Affleck is that. Is Meg talking shit? It looks like she is. Yeah. I know that Dave guy. You're talking about Ohio Dave, right? I mean... I know. I agree. That guy. Jeez. He thinks he's like a Twitch streamer. This guy. My God. No. But no, I like Dave. One of these days I'm gonna get into the gaming world. I think Gotham City Nights, when that comes out, I might be tempted to do all that. Still need a casual Batman shirt. Yeah, that's on the list too. Trust me. I got a list, and like I said, I'm gonna hopefully be recording something or shooting something this weekend when it comes to casual Batman. So we'll see what happens. It should be something good, something that I've been teasing for a little bit. So hopefully that'll happen this weekend. It should, and hopefully have a good time, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. And yes, I'll get it. I actually tried to get a casual Batman shirt one time, and it came out all fucked up. I don't know why. Because somebody actually made me a casual Batman artwork like a long time ago, and they said, do whatever, it's yours. So I tried to put it on a shirt, and it didn't work. But I think I'm going to give it a try again, and we'll see what happens. But yes, casual Batman will return hopefully next week. So, all right, guys, that's all for me today. Like I said, it's Wednesday, so no Film Junkie Live tomorrow. So I'll see you guys, of course, in the vodka stream on Friday. Haven't nailed down a guest yet, but we'll see what happens. Usually, sometimes it could be last minute, or it could just be a panel and just like, everybody, let's join and just have a good time, because we didn't have a vodka stream last week. Got to fill that void. I'm sure we got lots to talk about when it comes to all of us. So yeah, so look forward to that. And like I said, head over to Real Anarchy and go see what Ben and Garza are doing, talking about. I'm sure Garza's going to be upset at Ayer for not following him. It's okay. I'll recommend it. I'll talk to him, Garza. I'll talk to him. So anyways, guys, so yeah, go ahead and do that. Make sure you smash that like thumbs up before you leave. Smash it. Yep, let me do that one. Smash it, and then, of course, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Do all that. Join if you want to become a member. That helps out the channel, of course, and I appreciate all the members. And hopefully I'm filling the whole members thing when it comes to the streams and everything. And then, of course, there's Patreon if you want to help out the pirate ship. That is also provided down below. Go ahead and do that. And, of course, a Film Junkie closet for merchandise. Anyways, guys, I love you, and I'll talk to you later.